It's show time. All right, the clock is up, ready to go, and I am now officially live streaming on my end. Let me make sure it goes live on YouTube. I got that set up right there. And here we go. Cool. I'll give it about another 10, 15 seconds to see if anybody jumps in, and we'll be good to go. So, GMK Boy 2001, hi. Matthew Kent, hi. Jack, good to see you, buddy. How's it going, man? Good to see you. I didn't expect to have you on this thing. Yo. Wow, the comments are rolling in. So, Dan Yellow Toro, sup? Okay, wow, I didn't expect this many people to show up this soon. Oh my gosh, Jackson Knight, make it fast. I got 1 minute. All right, Nick, good to see you, man. Wow, I didn't expect this many people to show up this soon. But yeah, I was gonna try and make this about like a 10-15 minute live stream, if anything. Good. Out and about. All right, cool. That's good to see, Jack. I was just gonna do a quick little update. How you doing? I'm doing okay. That's why I'm doing the stream right now. I got a little bit of time. I'm basically like the last live stream I did was about like a month ago, and now that kind of the crazy past month or so is kind of behind us, I can start getting back to a sense of normalcy around here. So that's kind of what the stream was about. But yeah, so I'm going to do a quick channel update, let everyone know what's going on. So I think I mentioned this in the last stream, saying that I had family coming into town and I was going on vacation. Yeah, sell. That's right. Perfect sell. So I think I mentioned this last time. I had family coming to town. I had all this stuff going on, and I literally just got back from vacation last night. I had like a 13-hour car ride. It wasn't fun, but the vacation was neat. I got stuck in a hurricane, so that was interesting. But I'm back now. I'm back at home. And now that all that's behind me, all the crazy past month or so is pushed back, I can now start focusing on the future of the channel and things that I got planned going on. So the one video I mentioned, the part 2 of that other video I did, will be coming out soon. I'm going to actually finish working on that tonight, writing-wise, and then I can get back into doing some reviews. So the next reviews, obviously, are going to be the Throne of Atlantis one, and I got a co-op review on Batman and Robin that I'm working on. And other things I wanted to do are some more, I want to bring back the watch parties again. The last one I did was the Judas Contract, and I haven't quite done one of those in a long time. Hey, Wolfie Woods, good to see you. So I want to bring back the watch parties again, because those were a lot of fun to do. I had Tevye on here. We just sync up the movie, and then we kind of just sit and chat for an hour. So if I'm fortunate enough, I'll be able to do one next weekend, but I definitely want to get back to doing the watch parties again, because those have been a lot of fun. But I feel motivated right now. Yes, we need more watch parties. That's right, Matthew Kent. I really want to get back to doing those watch parties again. So if I'm lucky enough, I'll be able to do one next weekend. So I'll probably continue with the DC animated movie universe ones, because those seem to be the most popular. I've done a couple movies already, and we'll kind of just go from the beginning through the end until we get through all of those. But yeah, so there's that stuff. I want to get back to doing some more comic book reviews. I know a lot of people have been asking me to talk about some other DC comic book stuff, and I guess I can go ahead and start doing more of those, but I really kind of want to cover all the deceased books, so I might go back to the very beginning from all those, and including the spin-offs and that, and start covering those on the channel. I find your lack of watch parties disturbing. Yes, I'm sorry. Haven't done one in so long, and I'm disappointed in myself, because I really like doing those. So which will we be watching next? I'll have to talk with Tevye, because I like having somebody else on the live streams with me. And we'll probably start with War, and go work our way through all of them. Pray he doesn't lack it any further. That's right. I'm sorry. No watch parties have been going on for quite a while. But the good news is, now that this month has been behind me, I can start to get back to a sense of normalcy around here. And I can get back to focusing on some of the stuff I enjoy doing. And that means making YouTube videos. I like doing that. So, yeah, so I guess we'll run down again. Part 2 of the other video. What do you think about the Cassie and Damien thing? I kind of like left that up for debate. I did a community post on that, because I know I have a lot of comic book fans on the channel, because I'm like, oh, I'll just kind of see what everyone has to say. For me personally, it doesn't bug me, but I feel like they kind of need more background on that. If you're kind of going to throw something at the audience like that, you kind of need to see like how that came to be. And I think we're gonna kind of get that. And DC's Hope at World's End and probably Dead Planet, the Dead Planet series that Tom Taylor is working on. So we'll probably get more insight into that. I know that how's it going, Udom? Good. Good to see you. I know a lot of people, there's kind of a crazy like YouTube's definitely more civil. Like if you go to Twitter and you kind of type up or you like look up the kind of people's reactions to it, Twitter gets crazy. I tell you what, shipping communities get kind of insane, if I'm being honest. Like I've seen just how people just react they get so angry over it. I'm just like, ooh, jeez. So, and like I said, for me, it doesn't bother me. I think we need some more development. I think there's some potential with that, but we'll just have to kind of wait and see with it. But that'll be something I do when I actually try and cover like the DC's books, because I really want to start covering those. Obviously I got the Teen Titans book. Yeah, Twitter is very sensitive. You have to be careful on Twitter. It'll get this. I know, right? Twitter, man. Can't wait for the Death of the Family. I think you should do it. Oh, yes. Definitely going to be talking about Death of the Family when that comes out. I think it comes out in October. I did a video on that one. That video actually did pretty well view-wise, because my channel's been kind of stagnant for the past month or so. I haven't really had it like boost up much. So DC fandom, though, that's going to be coming up in 2 weeks and definitely going to give me a lot of stuff to talk about. We're going to be talking about the next slate of animated DC movies. I saw the guest lists, and it's going to be nuts. I tell you what, DC fandom is going to be insane. I'm not going to leave I'm not going to go anywhere that day. I'll probably just be sitting there on my computer watching every single live stream that I can think of and just seeing what videos I can make content on, because there's going to be so much stuff. But yeah, so that's going to be crazy. It's going to be quite the event. So I can't wait to watch that and see all the big news and stuff we got coming out. Probably some of the next slate of movies there's going to be some big surprises for sure. You never know. Speaking of DC, have you seen the Steppenwolf photo for Zack Snyder Justice League? Yes, I have. I did see the updated photo. I didn't really like the theatrical look of Steppenwolf, and this design kind of feels like almost like a Transformers looking thing. I know a lot of like a Bayformers looking design. I really don't like either design, if I'm being honest. I think this design looks better, but it just makes me wonder, like, why didn't they just go with like an actor in a suit? Like, I know they did motion capture, but you could have done like an actual practical actor on set. I always thought like somebody maybe like a Gerard Butler, because like Steppenwolf in the comics, like at least the New 52, like he's kind of has like this big like red armor, and he looks more human, like kind of like how like the Kryptonians look like humans. Like Steppenwolf looks like that. But I mean, I know he's like one of the new gods, but you didn't have to make him as weird alien looking as you did. I really don't understand why they went that. And that's kind of a surprising thing, because Zack Snyder, for the most part, does some really cool looking designs for a lot of his stuff. Like the bat suit looks great. The Superman suit looks amazing. Like I said, he kind of has this thing where he just goes for like these gray CGI villains, and I'm kind of tired of the gray, ugly looking CGI villains. And it's just a shame, because I think you can do some really cool things. Like there's been some great CGI villains. Thanos was one thing. Davy Jones in Pirates of the Caribbean, that's one of the most impressive special effects I've ever seen. But it's like all motion capture, and Bill Nighy's performance is really strong in that. But the CGI looks incredible, and it still holds up quite well for Davy Jones. I think that's one of the most interesting looking designs I've ever seen. But yeah, I'm heading out to watch Smallville. See you. Can't wait for the DC and Watch Party. See you, man. All right, Matthew Kent, thanks for joining. But yeah, I'll definitely try and do a video. Like I actually recorded something, because I recorded something before I jumped on the stream about I'll go ahead and post that right after this, about the upcoming Suicide Squad game. So that'd be that. I love the design. He looks very threatening, far more imposing than Whedon's version. Yeah, it definitely looks better than the Whedon version. The Whedon version just looked like ass, if I'm being honest. Like, I mean, my first reaction to Justice League, I had fun with it. I have fond memories because I went to a press screening of Justice League, and I met some really cool people. So I have fond memories. I did a video a while back. My opinion's kind of changed on the movie, because it's kind of just one of those things where, like, I have fond memories of seeing the movie early. The whole theater was kind of laughing and having a good time, and I thought it was like, it wasn't the best movie, but I kind of had fun with it. Now I just really can't get into it so much, and it's kind of disappointing. But yeah, so there's that. Okay, so where are we at right now? I've been talking for about 10. Oh wow, we've been going on for like 10 minutes already. But yeah, anyways, back to the channel update. So like I said, I had family in town, and I went on vacation. Just got back. It was kind of a crazy vacation in some ways, but I'm glad to be home. I'm glad to be back in front of my computer, and I'm just excited to go out there and get back to work. Because like once I end this stream, I'm going to get back to writing some stuff and kind of just focus on that for a little while. I feel like I've been kind of separated from that for a while, and I really want to get back to putting out like more written content out there, and more after the movie stuff, comic book stuff, news and update videos, just stuff that I like doing. And then maybe if I could do something fun and crazy, if I get an idea, and then I was going to do like another bring back the I binged Olive series, where like I binged like an entire thing, because I'm very close to finishing the series that I was binging in. I'll have a fun video for that if I can get it done. And then there's some other like news stuff like for the Monsterverse, because I know there's some Godzilla vs. Kong toy stuff. I could potentially talk. I kind of talked about that on Kaiju Network's channel, so I may or may not do stuff on my channel in regards to that. But I'm just super stoked, and I'm ready to get back to the movie theater. I guess in the next couple of weeks, maybe perhaps by the end of this month, things will start to be like opening back up again here stateside. And I really miss going to the theaters. Like I really do. The movie theater is my home away from home, and the fact that I haven't been able to go since March is really just kind of it's really getting to me now, because like I said, I love seeing movies on the big screen. I just love going to I love the theatrical experience. There's nothing quite like it, especially if you can see something like IMAX. I'm sold. So I think Tenet's going to be the first big movie to open things back up. So if I can get a chance to see Tenet in IMAX, I'm going to see it. I mean, I'll wear a hazmat suit if I have to in order to go to the theater. I don't care. I just want to see something. But yeah, so we'll see what happens in regards to that. I just hope that this COVID thing starts to die down. I mean, my goodness, it's been going on for so long at this point. I figured things would have had a wrap on it by now, but I guess not. I really love to see more Monsterverse videos. Love to see some theory videos if you have any planned. I like to do, but I'm not sure what to talk about in regards to that, because like we've kind of just been like, I'm sure there's some leaks and spoilers out there, and for the Monsterverse movies, so I don't really want to look at those, because I kind of want to be surprised. But that's one of the reasons I haven't really done any types of theory videos in a while, because I'm sure somebody will be like, well, if you looked at this leak over here, I'm like, I don't want to know about the leaks. I hate the fact that some are even out there to the extent that they are. I want to be surprised mostly when I see this movie, but we'll see. But I like to do some more Monsterverse videos. That'd be fun to do. Like I said, I love talking about this shit. And so yeah, I guess it's kind of what's on the pipeline. But I'm excited to get back out there and just do some movie reviews and that again, because I feel like let me look at my channel right here. Let's do the last video movie review that I did. I believe it's like it was the Son of Batman one, because I did some after the movie stuff. Son of Batman, holy shit, that was 2 months ago. My goodness. Because like this past month, there was no way I could do anything, but I did some after the movie stuff. But man, like the last one was 4 weeks ago. No, I'm falling behind right here, and falling behind fast. So I got to get back and cracking on that stuff and just get some writing done. Because like once I get started, I feel I get into like a zone, and then I can't really stop. So I got to get that drive back. But I feel like that drive is back with me kind of right now. Like I'm super motivated right now that I'm back home, and that this past month it's behind me at this point. So yeah. Also, yes, I hope the theaters reopen. COVID will start to die down by the time this shit show of a year ends. Yes, 2020. Like there's a very few good things that happened in 2020. My channel blowing up for the most part, like getting over 1,000 subs, and that was a good thing that happened this year. And meeting all these awesome people on here, I really liked that. I think that was a lot of fun. What else can I say? Yeah, yeah, Lucas. It was a shit show, and it just keeps going and going and going. But things seem to be on the up and up a bit. So at least in some ways. So hopefully, 2020 never heard of her. Yeah, exactly. 2020 is a crazy ass year. Crazy ass year, if you ask me. But yeah. Okay. So what did I go over? Yep, I went over that. I went over this. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I haven't talked about for the quick channel update that I wanted to do. And yeah, I also want to do some more collaborations with some other YouTubers. That'd be something I definitely want to do in the near future. I've talked about some things with different people kind of behind the scenes about things to do. I won't say anything on here, but there's been some ideas spoken about. So if I can get something like that done, that'd be a lot of fun. Oh, I should also mention, I don't think I shared this on the I didn't share this on my community tab, but I did a video. I did a video narration for Big Jack Films YouTube channel. Let me go ahead and post a link. Which, by the way, congrats on 10,000, or actually now 11,000 subs, Jack. Your subs are really blowing up quite fast. Like 2 weeks ago, he just passed 10,000. Now he's at like 11, like an additional 1,500 in 2 weeks. That's insane. But I did a King Kong trailer narration for him because we were trying to mimic some of the trailers from the 1970s. So and I didn't really have my voice that day, but I posted a link in the chat if anybody wants to check it out. But I was like the Legend of King Kong thing. I tried to mimic one of those old style trailer voices. Who was it? The voice that we did. I can't remember the guy's name, but I was trying to mimic some of those old trailer voices that we did. But it was fun. It was fun to do. It was very quick. I didn't expect it to be out that soon. But if you get the chance, check out Jack's channel. Check out that video because you can hear my little trailer narration that I did. So that's kind of the last little collab type video I've done for the past while. So I left a link in the chat for anyone to check it out. So, but yeah, so things are on the up and up. So yes, the part 2 that I've been hyping up for a while of that one video, that's going to be coming out soon. And if I'm lucky, like I'll have it all, because I want to have it all written by tomorrow. I know I keep saying this, but when it comes to writing that video, it's kind of cursed in a way. Like I get started and then I just don't know what to put down. But I try and do a little bit like each time I'm on it, but I'm now trying to work on other things simultaneously if nothing's clicking. So if I can get that done, I'll have it recorded hopefully by next weekend and then get that thing finally out there, and then I can move on and not look back at it. So that should be fun. Like I said, more news and update videos, all that other fun stuff. I got another video I'm posting. I'll probably have 2 videos I'll post tonight if I can. I'll talk about the Zack Snyder Steppenwolf design, and I'll talk about the, other I have the Suicide Squad game video I'll talk about. So Haris Chaos, hi, JT's Reborn, how you doing? Good to see you. Welcome into the live stream. Again, like this is going pretty good. Like I've been rambling on for almost 20 minutes now. Sweet. But yeah, so if you want to go back and check out what we've been talking about, it's basically just been a channel update about what's going on and stuff. But yeah, so I cannot wait for DC Fandom. Oh, I cannot wait either. DC Fandom is going to be nuts. The guest list, for the most part, is kind of leaked, but I'm sure there's going to be some surprises there that we're not aware of, that they're keeping secret. So I'm most looking forward to what they announced for the animated slate, what they're going to do with their comic stuff. So thankfully, 2020 is almost over. Also, you should do reviews on The Godfather or any popular films. I'm very intrigued to what you have to say about those films. Oh, The Godfather trilogy. You might not like what I have to say about those movies. I watched them like years ago. I didn't really care for them too much, but I'll try and do some more other popular things. I've been also kind of thinking about covering like the Jaws movies too on the channel, because like I love Jaws, but like there's just been like I've been kind of in a Jaws mood the past couple weeks, so there might be I may want to do the Jaws movies at some point, but like I want to do, like I said, like my mind, like when it comes to me and doing videos and stuff, like if I get like I sometimes jump around a bit too much, like, oh, I want to do this, and then I actually get started. I'm like, why did I start doing this? That's kind of the way I am. And like I'll like one day I'll be like so focused on one thing, and then like the next day I'll completely switch, like, why am I doing this? I want to do this now. So I'm kind of crazy in that regards, but yeah, so that's kind of where I am when it comes to doing content on here. Like, oh, I want to do this now. I'm like, oh, why did I do this? So, but oh yeah, Jaws is a summer icon. Exactly. I want to do like a Jaws week. That'd be fun. I'll cover Jaws 1, 2, 3, and then the laughably, enjoyably terrible Jaws: The Revenge. And that's something that'd be fun. And then maybe for the 5th day or something, we'll talk about Jaws Unleashed, the game. Oh yeah, games. That'd be fun to do some game reviews on the channel. But I haven't done a game review in like so long in this channel. Like the last one I did, I think was like Batman Forever for the Sega Genesis years ago. I had like a whole thing, instead of JT's Reborn reviews, it was like Gamer JT. But I haven't done video game reviews in so long that I'm almost kind of like afraid to go back into them, because I'm like, oh man, some of those other ones are kind of dated and not the best. I think I brought up some good points, but back then I'm not entirely proud of like the quality of some of those older videos. So we'll see if I ever go back to doing game reviews. I kind of want to, but we'll see. So Yeah, so I guess we'll do one last rundown of everything. So part two of that video, the next two written reviews I want to work on. Well, one of them is a co-op review, so that'll be with somebody else. Will be it'll obviously be Throne of Atlantis. Now that I'm back on vacation, I can get back to work on that one. And then Joel Schumacher's Batman and Robin. That's definitely the co-op review I wanted to work on with my friend. So we'll have a Google Doc going on that one. And then I guess I'll keep going to DC animated movie stuff. I'll do a news and update when that DC fandom hits and see what slate they announce. So I'll do kind of stuff like that, kind of get back to doing some more news stuff. And then, like I said, I'll do the comic book reviews, and then just kind of some after the movies and just whatever fun stuff I can think of. When I get in the mood, I'll try and just maybe do some random reviews too. Maybe not after the movie, or just kind of something I want to kind of dive into and talk about. So there's a lot of stuff I want to do with the channel. I definitely want to see the channel boost up again because it's been kind of stagnant lately. But I feel like once I get back out there and start working on more content and kind of putting stuff out there again, once I get part two of this one video done, I think the channel will start to grow a little bit more and I'll get more people watching, and then we'll get some more discussions going on. Even when I'm not doing videos, I try to utilize the community tab, which I think is a really great thing, and that could just kind of open things up for discussion. I think I really just like discussing things. So for movies, animation, from fandom. Oh, here's a good question. We'll definitely know if there's going to be a follow-up to Apocalypse War in any way, shape, or form. Perhaps a new slate of continuity. Because all we know so far is we have Superman Man tomorrow, and then we have Batman Death in the Family. That's about it. Really not much else from there. So they will announce their next slate of animated movies. And who knows, maybe we'll get a follow-up. Maybe we'll see some things that fans have been looking forward to. Because I feel like there's going to be some sort of follow-up to the ending of Apocalypse War. Because Apocalypse War, it was a pretty big film for them. I think the pandemic actually helped elevate that film's popularity. Because there wasn't so many new movies coming out. Like, that one is one that's still even being talked about today by a lot of people, because that was kind of a really bold movie that they did. I mean, obviously a lot of people some people didn't like it, but a lot of people did. And a lot of things from it turned out to be quite popular. And some people were just like, you can't just end it there. There has to be some sort of follow-up. It was a really grim, depressing way to end your universe. So I feel like there has to be, in some way, shape, or form, a follow-up to that. There's got to be some closure. There's got to be a light at the end of the tunnel. So I'm like, you can't just end it like that. It's so depressing and sad. So we'll see what they do with that, but I'm really excited for what their next slate of animated movies is, and the next slate of video games. I'm sure we're going to get other video game announcements. We'll get the new AAA games. We'll get the Suicide Squad game. We'll find out more about. And Warner Bros. Montreal is clearly making a Batman game. Everybody knows it, but we'll see what they do with that. Have you seen Batman Under the Red Hood? Yes, I have. I have seen Under the Red Hood. I love Under the Red Hood. So yeah. Under the Batman Death in the Family is not part of the DC Rebirth thing. That's kind of like, it's kind of in continuity with Under the Red Hood, but it's kind of like taking inspiration. I did a video on this one, but it's kind of its own thing. It's not going to like connect to any of that stuff. It's kind of going to be like, okay, you kind of choose your path. So it's kind of like the plot of the movie kind of diverges all around. It's an interactive movie, so it's not going to be in that. If anything, it's like shares a connection to Under the Red Hood, which is a very amazing movie, by the way. I really kind of want to review Under the Red Hood, maybe after Throne of Atlantis or something. I'll take a breather from the DCAMU films to just kind of take a day to just honor and respect Under the Red Hood. Yeah, it's like a what if, as Daniela mentioned in the comments section. It's like a what if scenario of what could possibly happen with the DC. It's kind of taking the choice thing. It's putting the choice back into it, because when Jason Todd was killed off years ago, they had fans given the chance to vote, like, should he live or die? So they're kind of putting that choice back on you to see what happens with it, and just seeing all the different paths it can diverge on. I think that's a really cool idea, and it kind of reminds me of the Telltale things. And I like the interactive movie aspect to it. So I'm most looking forward to that. I think I'm more looking forward to that than Superman. Was it Man of Tomorrow? Man of Tomorrow, I'm just kind of like, yeah, if it happens, it happens. So we'll see about that. But yeah, so I think that's about it. Like I said, talked about things I want to do for the channel, more collaborations. And then if I'm lucky, maybe some fun short film type idea. I don't know, just whatever. And hopefully some more collaborations with other YouTubers at some point too. So anybody got any other questions in the chat really quick before I go ahead and end the stream, because I want to get this thing done pretty quickly. So I was trying to do like 15 minutes, but I could push it to 30 minutes. So let me know. Any questions? similar to Archer TV show? Yes, it does. Man Tomorrow definitely looks a lot like the Archer TV show. I've seen kind of little bits and pieces of Archer, not really like hugely dedicated and committed to watching all of it, but I have seen a good chunk. But I have seen little episodes in that here and there. There's some funny stuff on there, but the animation style definitely reminds me of Archer. So, yep. Any questions? Anybody has any requests that they want to see talked about on the channel? Just let me know. I'm up for different ideas. So, yeah. Do you know anything about the Deathstroke new animated movie? And by the way, is it part of DC Rebirth? Oh yeah, the new Deathstroke animated movie. Actually, that thing's out. You know what? I think after this stream, I might go to the store right now and pick that up. I think that came out this week since I was on vacation. I'll give it a watch and let everybody know what I think of it. I think it was based. There's kind of like I think it was like an animated TV show that they kind of expanded into a movie. I have yet to see it yet, so I have no idea what's the deal is with this new animated Deathstroke movie. But I may actually go and pick that up and watch it tonight. So, what actress should play Raven in her possibly new movie? I'd go with an unknown, Danielle. I'd go with an unknown. That's what I would do. Some people, because the actress in Titans, I don't have anything against her personally. Like she's been kind of okay, but then again, I mostly blame the writing for what's going on with Titans, the TV show. So I'd say an unknown actress to play Raven. It depends on what they do with her. We'll see. But like I don't think Raven should be like a full-fledged adult in that movie. It's more interesting if Raven's younger or something like that. Maybe someone has emo type person. Yeah, probably. You'll have somebody who are goth emo, probably. And should she be an actress of color? In my opinion, yes, but you guys can have your own. I just want somebody who could fit the part in that. Like I try to keep things like closely accurate to their comic counterparts, but we'll see what happens with the Raven thing. So because she's like half demon in that too. Well, we'll see what they do. We'll see what they do with Raven. I just want an unknown actress who could pull the part off quite well. That's what I'm hoping for. So if they do the Raven movie, well, again, that was kind of something that Grace Randolph talked about. I did a video on it myself because obviously I had a lot of Raven fans on this channel, like myself included, because Raven is awesome. So we'll kind of see it there. But any other last minute questions before I close the stream out for tonight? So, okay. Any last minute stuff? The cell picture reminds me that you can't meme. Also, got to go. Sean, it's been good having you live chat. I guess I'll say goodbye in the cell voice. Goodbye, Lucas Rudin. So, have a perfect day. Or something like that. Yeah. So, I like having cell as the profile image right here because that's lit. I mean, I'm still right here. I can pop up right here. Hi, everyone. But I prefer having the perfect picture. I think I like having the cell thing right there. Definitely a nice imitation. Thank you, Yeedom Gun. Actually, if you want to see more of the cell impression, I did a video collab with Big Jack Films where it was part 3 of his Dragon Ball Evolution review. And I got to voice Perfect Cell in it. And they actually put, it was kind of like animated too. So like, I do play a big part as Perfect Cell in the final part of that video. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and copy it. I'm going to post a link to it in the chat. So let's go ahead and pull this thing up really quickly. We'll go ahead and read some of these comments. I hope DC Rebirth to take time to expand more movies in DC Rebirth. Yes, I hope so too. So let me pull up this thing. Evolution. Okay, so I'm going to post a link in the chat. Everyone check it out. Here's part 3 of the Dragon Ball Evolution video. So you can see me. I'll do a quick thing. Because like I play a big part in the video. So it's pretty, like, I know Jack worked really hard on this thing. And I often hype this thing up because like I said, it's my favorite video he's in. Well, mostly I'm kind of biased because I'm in it. But yeah, you can actually see me as Perfect Cell in this thing. You can actually hear me do the voiceover. So let me do a screen share really quick so everyone can see. Share screen, application window, and then right here. So this is it right here. So if everyone wants to check it out, that's me doing the voice. I do the Cell voice in this video. So I voice him in the animation bits right here. we have our little fight scene and all that. But so I left a link right there if you guys want to check out the Cell thing. So let me stop sharing that really quick. But yes, so I wanted to bring that. Any chance I get to bring that up, I definitely will, because Jack worked very hard on that. It was a blast to record that thing. I destroyed my vocal cords recording that. So if you want to see that, do you think there's another universe after Rebirth? We shall see. I think there's going to be kind of like, we'll see what Dark Knight's Metal does. I feel like that's going to kind of reboot DC Comics again, because they really like, they had such great momentum going with DC Rebirth, and then like Dan DiDio took control of it again. They brought in Brian Michael Bendis, and they really kind of shit the bed with that thing, because Rebirth was so good. It was firing on all cylinders, and then they fucked it all up once Justice League No Justice came out. And I think that was really sad, because I really wanted something great of it. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what they do with that. I hope things work well. Oh, that kind of reminds me. I did share a video on my community tab a while ago about how Bendis was destroying Superman. I want to do a video how main canon DC is ruining Damian's character. That would be something I'd have fun doing. I'm sure a lot of people would hopefully share it, and just because that's just something that's kind of irked me for a while. Brandon question: you like Batman / Car? Huh? Catwoman? Oh, you mean Batcat? I do, but like the Tom King Batman run made me kind of dislike it a bit. Like, I think it's great, and like I liked it in it was fun in the Telltale games. It was great in the Arkham things. Like, it's great in a lot of, it could be really great, but the thing that you're like, that Rebirth Batman Catwoman thing, like, it really made me dislike it. And that's kind of sad, because like I used to like Batman Catwoman a lot, but after kind of reading that, I'm like, oof, man, I really don't want this anymore. Like, it was like, just thinking it's just like, it kind of put a bad taste in my mouth for that relationship in the comics. And like I said, it can be really great. How much do you bought DC's comic? I have all the DC's comics on digital. So I got, what is it, Deceased, and then it was Deceased on Killabills. Then we have Hope of World's End, and we have Dead Planet. So I have all the DC's comics at my disposal. I think you just know how to manage writers who all want their own story to tell you, and it interferes with other stories. Yes, this is a great point right here. Or you know what the problem is? They give writers who they put the wrong people in control, and like some writers just don't like certain characters, so they kind of like destroy their development. And you have somebody like else who comes in and really hasn't, like, just kind of comes in and takes over everything. Like when Bendis came in, he was given so much stuff. Like, he's given Superman, he's given Young Justice, he's got all this stuff that he's been given without any experience writing DC characters. And again, I have nothing against him personally. I just think like when he came in, it kind of really messed with the flow of things. And Dan DiDio got put back in charge after Jeff Johns came in and basically saved him with DC Rebirth and all the great stuff that we had going on there. We had Super Sons. We had a lot of good stuff going on. And then like the higher ups just kind of like, I don't know whose decision it was to do a lot of this stuff. Really post Justice League No Justice. I think that was Dan DiDio's way of like shaking things up. Once that happened, we lost all the goodwill of Rebirth, and it just was a slow decline. And I'm hoping I was hoping Doomsday Clock would fix things, but it really didn't. It kind of got pushed aside. I think the only one acknowledging Doomsday Clock really is Scott Snyder and his Dark Knight's Metal, which is a very confusing book. Trying to read that thing, I have no idea what's going on in it half the time. Or Dark Knight's Death Metal, I should say. I like the first DC Metal. Dark Knight's Death Metal, I just don't really know I don't know what's going on anymore. I really don't. Things are kind of all over the place with the stuff. But like I'm more interested in like the non-main canon stuff at this point, because it's like at least I can follow what's going on. But it's just it's kind of a mess right now. I think it needs like a clean slate wipe, and then we can just kind of start fresh again, because Rebirth was a good restarting point in a lot of ways. Like, it continued with the New 52, but it brought back things that were missing. But really, since Justice League No Justice, and then we had Heroes in Crisis and all that, it just kind of went downhill. And that's a real shame, because I was really liking where the direction of things were up until that point. So, yes. Any other last-minute questions before I try and end this stream? Did anyone grow up in some tube something and not entire womb? That's kind of... In some ways, yes and no. I guess it depends on the story and the writer that you're going with. But yeah, there was kind of the test tube thing where it was like inner womb got moved out, and then you go other animation and that. So yes, it's kind of like, it kind of goes back and forth, I'll say with that. So yeah. But anyways, any other last minute questions before I end the stream? How's everybody doing? I hope everyone has a great weekend. So yeah, I want to get back to work on these things, and I got to get that Deathstroke movie now. Thanks for reminding me. Maybe if Best Buy's open or closed, I could go pick it up. If not, I'll just do it tomorrow. But I'm excited to get back in to work, get things done, kick ass. Yeah, that's what I want to do. So, okay. What are your upcoming videos? Okay, I'll do a recap. Oh, here morning already. Okay, so I'll do a recap one more time because of the upcoming videos I was doing. There was the Robin Raven of the UCMU Part 2 video that everyone's been asking me about. That's next on the list. One last time for a recap. There's that one. Then there's the Justice League Throne of Atlantis review, a co-op review on Joel Schumacher's Batman and Robin, a bunch of comic book reviews, the Teen Titans ones for sure. And I was kind of hoping to cover all the DC's books from the start to where we're up now. And then there's some news and update videos I wanted to do. That's kind of the main gist of things going on for right now. And hopefully some other fun reviews and other projects going on. Probably some news and updates on Monsterverse and some stuff on DC fandom. Oh, and another watch party. Another watch party hopefully by next weekend. So that's basically the gist of it. If I can get another watch party going along, get more people involved. I really love doing those watch parties. I'll talk to Tevye about it, see if he can jump on for one of those because we had a lot of fun talking about those things. So watch party is a definite must of things to do. So there you go. And I also kind of want to do a video that talks about how DC was ruining Damian's character in their current mainline continuity comics. So because everywhere but the main canon, like the main timeline in the comics is going pretty well, I'd say, for the most part. But man, I tell you what, like the main canon is just a big dump right now. And I really hope Dark Knight's Death Metal fixes things. So we'll see. We'll see where it goes from here. But that video I'll probably get pretty hostile in because who is it? The Real Comic Book Gamer did a great video a few months ago how Bendis was destroying Superman. And I think that was just perfectly mentioned everything that was wrong, that was bad, that happened with the run. So I want to do something similar, what they're doing with the Damian's character in the main comics. So I want to do that, but again, that's just a maybe if I do something like that. If I can get enough fuel if I can find a way to put that together and just write it all out, I definitely will. So that's something I really want to do. And then there's another video for Kaiji Network. Is there a Discord you're on frequently? When it comes to Discord, my friend tried to get me on there, and I tried utilizing it. I have no idea how it works, so I kind of really don't use it. So I think I have the app on my phone still, but like I just never really used it because I don't know how. I'm kind of clueless when it comes to Discord. Like I know how to use Twitter, I know how to use YouTube. I have no idea how to work Discord. I know some people have asked me about this before, but I really don't know how to use Discord. I probably should watch some videos on it because I'm really kind of clueless when it comes to Discord. So yes, because I'm just like, what am I doing? So, so yes, what is your rating about? Okay, what your rating about comic on DC Rebirth? I'm not sure specifically. Like in general, I really like DC Rebirth. I think it was really good. I was reading so many different books at that point, from the start of Rebirth till really kind of up to No Justice, and then like things kind of reset a bit, and I kind of lost track of a lot of things. So we got like, what was it, Rick Racing and all that other crap. So that's kind of where I lost a lot of interest in things. I've kept up with Teen Titans for sure because I started doing the comic book reviews on that, and those actually went over pretty well for the most part. But we'll see. We'll Rebirth kind of ended with No Justice and kind of with Dark Knight's Metal a little bit. So I'm hoping Death Metal kind of reboots the slate clean. In all honesty, they kind of need a reboot at this point to kind of clean up the mess that is the current lineup of things. So we'll see, because I'm hoping for the best, but we'll see what happens. I just want good things to happen. I really do, but a lot of things are kind of in shambles right now with DC in terms of their comic book lineup. Their movies, like they're going on, like DC fandom is a great thing. It's going to kind of give everybody what they want. So we'll see. I see you post on anything about how the downfall is character, his depth thoughts on it. Maybe you can send me the link if you're up. Yeah, you can go ahead and send it if you want. You can post it in my community tab to whatever post or something, and I'll go ahead and take a look at it. But yeah, you can go ahead and send a link to that in the chat, or if you want to do it on my community post that I did the other day, that would be great, so I could check it out. Because again, there's a lot of, I'm sure a lot of people, I know a lot of fans, because I do follow some people on Twitter who share my videos and stuff too. We've talked about it and just being like, wow, what a mess this thing is. So I want to see good things, but it's kind of ugly in the main canon. If you're a Damien fan, it's if you're a Super Sons fan, the main comics, like it's just not good what they've done. It's just not good what they've done. It really isn't. It's really, I think if Bendis never came in, we wouldn't be in this current situation, because really since he came in, I think it's kind of just put a damper on things. And I guess I guess Damien's not going to be Robin anymore. That Tim Drake's going to be Robin again. And I have a feeling this is all Bendis is doing. That's just me. I can't confirm anything for sure. I don't know if it's him or editorial, but something has it out for their kid. Like, again, like there's a lot of great like work done with the character by people like Tomasi and Gleason, but for whatever reason, somebody thinks it's a good idea to kind of throw that development away and just kind of shit on all of it. So I don't know whose idea it is, but it's not a good idea. So I don't know. We'll see. But yes, I think that's oh, hey Tevya. Thanks for jumping in. I was mentioning earlier in the stream about how you and I need to go back in and do another watch party, because let me look at like the last watch party we did, because it's been quite a long time since we did a watch party. But we definitely need to do another one, because I really want to do another one at some point. I'm just looking at my YouTube videos, the last one. Indeed, yeah, time flies. Again, this past month or so, it's been a really busy month. I really haven't had a chance to do like any stuff that I really want to do. So let me look at the last time we did a watch party for once. The Judas Contract we did on June 12th. So it's been almost 2 months since the last movie watch party that we did, Tevya. So we got to do another one. Hopefully, like maybe by next weekend if we're lucky. If you're up for it, Tevya, we'll do another watch party, maybe even 2. So as we go, which I just remember go Tsushima. Cool, I'll have to check it out. But yes, so we'll have to do a watch party at some point. But yes. Your Cruise I don't. Oh yeah, your Cruise. They follow me on Twitter. They're pretty cool when it comes to this stuff. I agree with their ideas, but they make great points. Yeah, I've spoken to them on Twitter. I've spoken to them on Twitter before. Yeah, we've had discussions about it, how we're both kind of unhappy with the current direction there. So, Alonzo Madrigal, hello there, my child. I have returned. Good to see you. Good to see you. All right, Tevya, cool. We'll have to do one. I think we can start from the beginning. We'll start Justice League War and then work our way through all of them, because I know how much you don't really love Justice League War, so it would be kind of funny to talk about it in that regards. So, all right. Any last minute questions? I know I've probably said this a bunch of times, but I got 11 people on here. I'd like to stream more, but I do have to get some other things done really quickly. But damn, I wish I had more time. Yeah, that sounds good. All right, Tevya, we're doing this. We're gonna do another watch party again and get everybody involved. So I'll get the date set. We'll get everything set in stone. I'll do a community post update and let everyone know, hey, at this date and time, we're gonna do another watch party and bringing that back, and we're gonna have some fun again, because I love those watch parties. Those are great. I was wondering if you're up for Star Girl spoiler discussion. I have not watched Stargirl at all, Tevya, so I can't, unfortunately, I can't join you on that one. I'm just going through and watching like some other series right now. Once I finish this series that I'm on right now, again, I really could finish it. I probably could finish it maybe by tomorrow, but yeah. So, or no, almost people watch. No, it's a bit of that. John, if you need ideas for the video. Oh, they love me? Oh, that's cool that they love me. Tell them I said hi. And that I appreciate the support. But no, I got to work on this one myself. when I do this video, Straw Rabbit, to let them know I said hi, and let them know what. Tell them I'm appreciative of their support. So okay, I watched because of the gore. Oh yeah, I do love I do love a good amount of excessive gore in movies. Sometimes it's just so extreme that it's just like, okay, this is kind of funny. What's your favorite of the D? Do you mean the DC animated universe or the DCEU? If it's the DCEU, it's kind of tough for me to decide. I really like, for me, like the top three DC or the top four DCU movies. I like Man of Steel. Like there's kind of element like Man of Steel, Wonder Woman, Shazam, Aquaman are the top four in that universe for me. Aquaman is just a kind of fun, entertaining, visually stunning looking movie. But like Shazam kind of has the heart that I'm looking for. And Man of Steel, like there's so many things I like about Man of Steel, and there's some things that I dislike about it, but like I feel like a few tweaks I could have been my favorite. And Wonder Woman's really strong too. It's just kind of like the third act stuff. Like I think if you could have taken the best elements of those movies and throw them into one, you'd have like the perfect DC movie. DC movies, that reminds me, are you excited for the upcoming Death of the Family? Yes, Tevio, I am very, very excited for Death of the Family. In fact, it's kind of like talking about that movie, because the last video I did is almost up to 1,000 views. It makes me really want to go back and rewatch Under the Red Hood and do a video on it. Do you think let's see? Do you think it's a good idea that all around like one movie about Batman? Yes, I the closest we had was Batman Ninja, Haris, Chaos. When we had all of them in there at one time, I thought that was pretty cool. So, yeah. It's part 2, Batman, Death of the Family. I agree. Under the Red Hood is a great movie. Yeah, Under the Red Hood is a really great movie. I definitely want to talk about it at some point on the channel, because I really, really like Under the Red Hood. It's one of my favorite DC movies, and everybody always kind of remembers like the final confrontation between Batman and Red Hood. And again, that's what made Jason Todd as popular as he is, and like a lot of people have been kind of demanding like we get something with him, because it's been so good. It's been so good. So yes. So I'm trying to think what else. Oh, I should mention Straw Abbey. Tell them I said hi, and then if they do respond, let me know what they have to say. So I'm appreciative of them. So Under the Red Hood's a great movie. Yeah, I want to talk about Under the Red Hood now. Like it's kind of on my mind where I'm like, I really want to watch it again. I haven't watched it in a while, but I really love that final confrontation. But again, there's kind of some things in Under the Red Hood that I would like to see more explore. Or choice path will you take Batman Death of the Family? I'm gonna have to wait and see. I'm gonna try all the different choices. I'm gonna try all the different choices in Death of the Family just to see kind of where it all goes. Do you like Justice League versus Teen Titans? I enjoy Justice League versus Teen Titans. I think it's like I'm more mixed to positive on it. I did a live stream on it where I'm just like, there's things about it that are good, and then there's things that are just kind of okay to meh. I think it would have been better if it was just a Teen Titans Center movie, but again, there's some good things in that movie. So we talked about it on our live stream. So when we did the watch party for it with Tevya, you can check it out on the channel. That was a fun one to do. Let's see. All right, let's see. Speaking of which, that reminds me, any expectation for the DC fandom? Because I'm just wondering if we can do a live stream discussion on it. Yeah, I've been thinking about doing a live stream on it too, Tevya. I know I've been talking with other people about it too, but I'm really excited. I'm mostly excited for the animated movie lineup and then like the live action movies and seeing what they're going to do with some of the comic books. I'm kind of hoping that they're going to do maybe kind of I kind of hope they reboot the comic line a bit after Dark Knight's Death Metal and just kind of fix things up and clean it up a little bit. That's kind of what I'm hoping at this point, because it's kind of a mess. So I'm kind of hoping for the best with it. What do you think of an R-rated Red Hood solo movie? Fuck yeah, sign me up for that. I'll play Jason Todd. I'll dress up. I'll do whatever I can to be Jason Todd. It'll be fun. What do you think? Oh, there's that. Okay, I kind of talked about this earlier, but I'm fine with it. In Deceased Dead Planet #2. Again, it's something new. Tom Taylor is good at writing relationships. It's definitely something we need to see more of in the books. I'm pretty sure we'll probably get some development in it in Hope at World's End, because it is new. Like, you have to go into detail. Like, how the hell did this even like kind of happen? So there is some good potential with it. So yeah, we'll see what happens. But I have faith in Tom Taylor as a writer for this stuff. He's pretty good at it. So I think it'll win a lot of people over by the time it's done. I know people on Twitter, people freak out over this kind of stuff. So instead of kind of the wait and see approach, I mean, it's not going to please everybody, and that's totally fine. But when it comes to ships and relationships, I tell you what, it gets really ugly out there. Like, it gets super duper ugly. So I'm waiting to see what happens. It could be bad, but it could be good. Like I said, Tom Taylor is good at it. So we'll see. Let's see what Tevya had to say. I might just push this thing to an hour. Screw it. Same here. I'm also excited for the game stuff on DC Fandom. Yes, Rocksteady, the Suicide Squad game. I got a video I'm posting on that tonight. Mortal Kombat, DC Fandom. Hell yeah. Injustice 3 is inevitable. I'm pretty certain we're getting Injustice 3. Is there going to be a DEACU? I'm not sure what the DEACU is. Do you mean DC Extended Universe? DC Animated Universe? You have to explain it. India, it was awesome. I'm hoping my boy actually survives. Death metal. Or you mean deceased type? Yeah. The Pew. Let's see. But there's. It's being close by. So I'm going to give it a shot. Yep, that's what you got to. Yep, that's the deal. That's a good point to have. Like, if you don't see the appeal, again, not everyone's going to see the appeal to it, and that's perfectly fine. But yeah, you're going to give it a shot. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. It's still early. It's still very, very early. So. Yes, you mean deceased. Okay, yeah, I think John will survive deceased. Like, because I believe it was Tom Taylor's son who made him put the Super Sons in there for the first deceased, because obviously we unfortunately lost the Super Sons. Thanks a lot, Bendis, for whatever this crap that's going on right now. But at least we got deceased and Super Sons in there, so I'm happy in that regard. I honestly wish Hope at World's End just focused on the Super Sons, or actually the New Trinity. I like the New Trinity. The one issue they had was so stellar with the New Trinity. I think everybody was kind of glowing over that one issue. It was issue 5 I covered on here because I was so enthusiastic about it. I just had to talk about it. But yeah, so I think John will survive. But then again, this is Tom Taylor. He likes to kill DC heroes in his books, so that's kind of what he does. Super Sons is fantastic, and 10 times better. This, you know what? I'm going to stretch the stream to an hour at this point because I got so many people in here. I haven't done a stream in a while, and I just like chatting with everyone. It puts a smile on my face. So thank you everybody for doing that. Let's see. Indeed, Tom Taylor on Superheroes in DC is fantastic. 10 times better than the terrible Teen Titans and the awful Bendis Legion of Superheroes. Abso-freaking-lutely type. Yeah, right there. Pin this comment. Right there. This is it. Yeah. So much better. So much better. My goodness, it's so much better. Man. Teen Titans is kind of broke. Like I think the last issue I really kind of just snapped in the last video I did, because I'm like, you just screwed it all up. Like, I kind of lost the enthusiasm for that book. Like, it's just been getting worse and worse, and it just shows no signs of getting better, and it just keeps getting worse. So let's see. They should have Super Sons. Yes, absolutely. Give us a Super Sons movie, damn it. We want a Super Sons movie, a really good, well-written one. Get Tomasi on the script. He wrote Death of Superman Part 1, the movie, so he can write the script for a Super Sons movie. Him and Gleason can work together. Just screw it. Give us that. You fun to chat with, LOL. Yes, thank you. I'm glad somebody appreciates me. So thank you. You're fun to chat with, too. All right, indeed, December's Row gave me hope and gave me back my Super Sons, just made me super happy. Yes. Let's see. So here, the last Teen Titans made me mad that I did a rant on it too. Like, shit was terrible. Yes, it was. I pay big fucking bucks for Super Sons. Yeah, I'm gonna pay a lot of money for Super Sons because Super Sons kick ass. Man, a Super Sons animated movie. You know what? I kind of want a big budget. Like, I know we could do the straight to video animated stuff, but I feel like there's a lot of money on the table if you could do just a straight up animated Super Sons movie by WB Animation, like a CG animated one, kind of like they were kind of do with Scoob. But if you could do that, put it out in theaters, like get it like a well written script and something touching, you could have like Spider-Verse level of success out there with this type of animated movie. Get some good animators on it. People really care about the characters. Give it something heartfelt and emotional. Oh man, there's so much money on the table with a Super Sons animated movie. Like, you could make a lot of money off that. There's so much potential. Okay. Super Son with you made who? Well, with you made with who wrote this? They seem close to our understanding. Teens Act. Yeah, that could work too. That could work. I'm trying to think who wrote the teens. Like I said, that could work too. Yeah, I think it could work. But you could. I'd also add Tomasi on the script for that because I think he could do a really good job. Because you got to have the voice of the Super Sons in there, and him, Gleason, and Jorge Jimenez they're like the Trinity when it comes to the Super Sons. So they really understand those characters, and they're really good at fleshing them out, the art style, and that. Yes, John Kent in animation. But hey, Tevya, you're going to get John Kent, and you're going to get in live action on the CW show. Oh boy, I'm dreading that CW Superman show. I like Tyler Hoechlin, but I don't trust the CW. I don't trust the Arrowverse to handle these characters well. They've really just like I used to love like the Arrowverse early on, but it's just been kind of a dump. Yeah, they just oof. That's what I got to say to that one. What do we have next? There's definitely a treasure trove of potential for Super Sons Power. Even if someone's not the biggest DC fan, they're just really interesting dynamic to follow. Yeah, there's so much potential with the Super Sons. Like it's kind of like North American manga, and I think that's why it connected so well with people. And again, I think an animated movie with it would sell really quite well if you get the personalities right, give a heartfelt script, you can do something good. Yes, it is different, but again, I think since Tomasi delivered really well with his script in Death of Superman Part 1, I think that was his first screenplay he wrote. And since he knows the characters really well, I think he could deliver a good script for a Super Sons animated movie. I think that'd be really good. I think the people at DC want to do it. I think like the makers of the movies want to do it. They just got to get the green light to do so. And I think they get the green light, they'll do something great. And even then, like with the DC Trinity that they kind of showcased in Hope at World's End, they can kind of do something with that and have a little Trinity if they wanted. But we shall see. Yeah, there's going to be John Kent, and he's going to have a brother too. I don't know how it's going to work on that show. Like, I guess they age like 10, 15 years or something like that. I don't really know. We'll see. We'll have to wait and see. So yes, I guess I'll keep this going for about 3 more minutes and then call it quits. Here I am, like, yeah, I'm gonna do a quick. I should retitle this video. Like this title of this video is such a lie. I'm like, quick live stream. My ass. This went on for like an hour. So yeah. I'm excited though. God, just talking with everybody, it's just kind of motivating more to get back on that horse and do some content. But yeah, like this the title of this video is such a lie. I should update the title and be like, yeah, this ain't a quick live stream. I was gonna do 15, 20 minutes, but because everyone in the chat's just been so awesome to talk to, I just kind of kept it going. Quick live stream. So yeah, quick live stream my ass. Indeed, the whole brother now, Jordan Kent and John Kent, his execution turned out great. Yeah, it sounds great on paper, but then again, Tevya, this is the CW, and we know how the CW gets when it comes to writing stuff. Please be good. Please be different. Please be different from some of the other Arrowverse shows. I just want something good. In all honesty, I kind of want the Arrow. I know some people really like it, but I kind of want the Arrowverse to just kind of go away. Again, this is from somebody who used to like it early on. I love the beginning of Arrow. I love the beginning of Flash, Legends of Tomorrow. And then it just went bad. Quick live stream. Yeah, true. What do we got here? CW is drama, and let's see what we have here. CW is drama and good-looking actors. Yes, it is, but like not very good drama. So, yes, Funky Britches. John Kent is going to be appearing in the Lois and Clark Superman and Lois show on the CW that's supposed to come out next year. So, Superman's coming back to TV. It was very mixed at best. Again, it could be really great. I'll give examples. The Flash season 1 was really good. Especially kind of that scene like where Barry talks with his mom. Like again, the Flash season 1 was really solid, and it just kind of became really crappy. And it's kind of like I became kind of embarrassed to watch it because it just got so bad. because I used to love it. I used to love Flash. Then it gets to that season 3 hump, and they kind of fall down. Arrow season 1 and 2 were really good, and then it got to season 3, and it went down. Legends actually just embraced its goofiness and kind of had fun as it went on. But other shows, Supergirl, I suffered through 3 seasons of it. Tried to get to season 4. I'm like, I can't do this anymore. Like, I can't physically take this anymore. It just got so bad. I don't hate the actors per se, but I just think the writing and execution of it's really bad. I liked Martian Manhunter on that show, but then again, I really grew to dislike it. I agree. I have not watched the Batwoman TV show. I have not. Who the fuck is Jordan Kent? I have no idea who Jordan Kent is. I guess that's kind of like one of the. I guess they're gonna have like John and Jordan Kent are gonna be brothers on the TV show. I think Jordan Kent's just an original character or something. And Tavia, you can maybe explain in the chat to Funky Britches. Do you like Spider-Man? Of course, I love Spider-Man. Spider-Man's great. Spider-Man's my favorite Marvel hero. In terms of comic book films, like the Raimi trilogy's up there for me. Like even Spider-Man 3 in its hokey dumbness, it's still entertaining. But like the first 2 Spider-Man movies by Sam Raimi are 2 of my favorite like cape films of all time. They're endlessly quotable. And Spider-Man 3 is a guilty pleasure movie. Like that movie is really like dumb hokey, but I love it and I love the memes that came out of it. So I do love Spider-Man. Yes, we're going to actually adapt to Leviathan. Leviathan, like its comic counterpart, is so boring. Yeah, it definitely is boring. I can't watch Super Flash. Those can't even pay me to watch them. Yeah, they are quite awful. At this point, I used to again. Somebody used to love the Flash in seasons 1 and 2. Then it got to season 3, and after they screwed up Flashpoint, I just was done. They were in the new Superman Lois and Clark show. Yep. Or he teams up with Damian. It could be cool, but at the same time, I don't trust the CW. So I'd rather not have Damian in live action if it means he has to go on the CW. So we'll see what they do. Again, I know some. I won't even comment on the Twitter drama when it comes to casting him in live action because that just you should see Twitter like the arguing over it. It's pretty crazy. I just kind of stay out of that thing. But yeah. All right, damn, an hour 2 minutes. All right, I really got to wrap this thing up. So because I've been going on for so long, just kind of rambling. I hope everybody's having a great Saturday night though. The Lex Luthor episodes of Supergirl is amazing. Yeah, John Cryer looks like he's having fun. Yes, I have seen that, and I have seen the back and forth anger about it. And some people like it, and then some people really hate it, and they get into so many long arguments about it. They just kind of have to sit back and grab some popcorn and just be like, yeah, I'm not going to say anything. I don't want to get involved. I don't want to get dragged into it. So yeah, I have not watched Umbrella Academy. I have no idea if it's any good or not. And I don't even really know anything much about the actor that people are talking about. So yeah. Let's see. Is DCAU do you mean DCAU like the DCAMU continuing? I don't know. I'm not sure what they're going to do. Twitter is a minefield. Yes, it is. I have some fun on there, and like I enjoy talking with people. But yeah, Twitter can be. Twitter is probably like the most toxic social media platform, if I'm being honest. So yeah. They produced a live action Batman. Let's see. Do you think they produced a live action Batman? The CW. I know they were kind of like saying there was a Bruce Wayne on Batwoman, but I don't know if we're actually going to get it. We got Bruce Wayne on Titans, or on Grandpa Bruce for whatever reason. Like why is he so old on Titans? The only thing he really does is that the Batusi dance that Adam West did. Like it just. I'm like, that's Bruce Wayne. Like he looks more like Alfred. Like he's pretty old at this point. So I don't care too much for the cast. Titans has a lot of problems. Like Titans is a show that I really wanted to like, but it just really didn't click with me. Like I keep watching it, hoping it gets better. But yeah. Yeah, we don't talk about Titans. Oh, oops, whoops! I broke the golden rule. Don't talk about Titans. Oh yeah, Titans is a mess. Titans is a flipping mess. I mean, I'm still laughing at that Donna Troy scene at the end of season 2. Like it was so laughably bad. And it's so edgy that it's kind of funny. Fuck Batman. Like that makes me, that scene I was cracking up because it's so excessively edgy, but like not in a cool way, but it just in a laughably funny way. So there. Yeah, everything's going to HBO Max. The days are pretty numbered for the DC universe. I hope it stays around at least for comics. That's kind of what I'm hoping. I don't want it to go away because I spent all this money on the app. And if they lower the price line, just make it kind of a comic book place where fans can be socialized and interactive. Or if it folds over to HBO Max, I think that'd be fine. But I really don't want to see the DC Universe app go away. I like it. I do like it. So, all right. I'm really going to try and end this thing in a second. So, any last minute questions? Because this the completely misleading title of quick live stream turned into an hour-long live stream. So, and my voice is starting to go when I chat for this long. So, give it another minute or so. Okay, what's your favorite movie universe? DCAU. What's your favorite movie universe? Shared universe. All right, let's see this one. What's your favorite movie universe? DCAU. Favorite movie in the DCAU? Well, DCAU, there's only DCAU and the DCAMU are two different things. The DC animated universe is the Batman the Animated Series, Superman the Animated Series, Batman Beyond, New Batman Adventures, Static Shock, Zeta Project. I think there was like a couple animated movies there. There was Mask of the Phantasm, Sub-Zero, Mystery of the Batwoman, and Return of the Joker. Out of those 4 movies, I like Phantasm, Return of the Joker the most. Then you go Sub-Zero, and then last place, Mystery of the Batwoman. And then I guess you kind of had Harley Quinn in that and the Justice League vs. 5 that are kind of maybe in connection with that. But yeah. His stick that he's the non-edgy one of the Bat family. Yeah, it was really dumb what they did with Dick Grayson. Like Jason, I feel really bad for Jason Todd in that show because they're such jerks to him. Not really heroic at all. They're unlikable. I think he's just going bye-bye so much to say because I had so much. But yes, it did. Where's the part 2? Okay, I will say this though. That's why I'm going to end this video and get back to writing. If I'm hopeful, by next weekend. That's kind of the hope. Is it really sad? This is part of a lot of people's childhoods, mine included. It really sad. DC's, yeah, it is sad. Umbrella Academy is a great. Oh, hey Cody, how you doing, man? Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, I heard Umbrella Academy is a really good show, and I'll have to check it out at some point. Currently watching the show I'm watching now. I've been watching some Dragon Ball stuff, and I'll definitely do a video on that too. So I'm just about done with my watching of everything in that entire series, every single show. So yeah, I'll definitely have to watch that at some point. So yep. Any other last minute questions? Just rambling on incoherently. Cody, it's good to see you in the chat. I didn't expect to see you here, but it's cool to see you, man. All right. Gonna give it another minute. I'll have to check out Umbrella Academy at some point because I know a lot of people have been talking about it, but there's a lot of shows I want to check out. I really want to watch Avatar: The Last Airbender all the way through, so that's something I want to check out. Doom Patrol, I got to finish. I'll watch Doom Patrol all the way through, but yeah. And comics as well as yes, I will be reviewing that. There's no way I'm not reviewing that because I've been covering all of them. I almost kind of want to go back. I know I say this a lot. I want to go back and talk about every issue in that entire run. I think I reviewed everything but the original special. Doom Patrol is amazing. All right, I've got to go. It was awesome talking to you and everyone here. Thank you very much, Good. It was good to see you. So, yep, sup. All right, cool to see you, Cody. Hope you're doing well, man. Haven't heard from you in a while. When Justice League Dark Box first came out, how did Batman not die? Well, technically, Batman, the entire universe kind of dies. The only one who survives is the Flash all the way through, if you kind of count that. But because Batman has, he's Batman. Batman never dies. So, okay. All right. And 15 more seconds. I'll go ahead and cut this off. Last questions in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I don't see any more questions. So, yes, I believe that's it. See you later, Tevia. Thanks for coming onto the stream. Did I get any more questions? No, you think they'll truly make Batman? Oh, you think they'll truly make Damian evil? I wouldn't put it past him at this point. The only way to salvage it is if he was possessed. You know what? I think there's a cool way you can do save this. Have him possessed by one of those demons. Have it to where like the other someone's been in his head the whole time, or maybe make Roundhouse still a villainous side right there. That's kind of a big twist. Have it to where he's been possessed by like a demon. You get like an exorcism type deal, and because that's kind of what happens in some exorcism movies, where somebody kind of gets possessed and they gradually kind of go insane and they kind of lose touch with like reality in that too, but have it be like kind of a slow burn possession thing. I think you can like do something really crazy. Like I actually think that's some potential to do something where it's like it kind of was slowly losing their grip on things. They've kind of been possessed. It's been something kind of like on their mind and it just slowly has been taking over. If you showcase that and you showcase that he's possessed, you could do something really cool with that. So that's the only way. It's got to be mind control or possession. That's the only way to salvage this entire story arc of what they're doing. If they do that, that could actually be a pretty neat twist, and I could give them props for that. Oh, that'll explain the completely out of character, horrible writing that's been going on the past year or so. So that's the only way to salvage it. But yeah, they could do something with Jin's brother. They could. I think that's the only. Like I said, have Elias be the one who's kind of like secretly been possessing him, or you can have the other be the one, the heretic or whatever it was, be the one using the Book of the Damned that possessed him, and that's why he's been kind of like that. And then you can kind of have like a Superman 3 type moment. Isn't Jin's brother in prison? Yeah, he's in prison, but you could still do something with him or one of the other demons, Tevya. So I think what you could do is you could do kind of the Superman 3 route. Like, 'cause my favorite, no, they're not Tevya because they were the other and they could still survive. Did you trailer of Superman Return? Do you know it's coming out? Yes, I did do a trailer breakdown of that video. You can check it on the channel. But yeah, so you could do something where he's been possessed, or you can do kind of like the Superman 3 scene where Clark Kent has to fight Superman, and you can kind of have like a sequence where Damian kind of fights his evil half like within his mind and then kind of overcomes that. And then you can have something really powerful with that. Again, if you do that, you could salvage this to make it something great and really memorable and come out kind of like reborn. So, but they're not going to do that. I don't think they're that clever to do something that good. But yeah, probably not that. You never know. They could have survived. They could have survived because they were they came back, remember, as the other, and then yeah, the fact that John just walked away, he can go back in time at any point, can he? If he's going from the future, can he go back before this shit even happened? Honestly, none of this makes sense anymore. So, yep, I think that's it with all the questions. My voice is kind of going at this point. It's about to hit 9 o'clock here. And I really do appreciate everybody for jumping on this live stream, this quick live stream. Yeah, quick live stream. That's a lie. It was a lot of fun talking about. I am looking forward to getting back out there and putting more content out there for the channel. And I'm just excited. I'm excited to get back to work on some stuff. My motivation is back. My mojo's there. I just got this drive. That's just this passionate drive to get back out and just work on some content after being away, kind of recharging for the past week or so, just kind of get my mind off everything. Yep, fans on Twitter. Yes, I was one of those people. I posted a comment. I got a lot of likes and retweets for what I said about it and how much of a mess that current Teen Titans series is. And a lot of people it's overwhelmingly negative. Andre Rants. Hey, sorry I'm late. Oh, we're just about wrapping up on this. So, but you can go back and watch the whole thing, Andre. Because we had some good discussions going on in this thing. But yeah, where was I at right now? But yeah, I got a lot of likes and retweets for what I said on the issue, and I got a good response with the video because it's just kind of like it's so overwhelmingly negative with this current series and what they're doing that they're going to have no choice but to just kind of cave in. They're going to have to. There's no way you can kind of like, and even then it's kind of bad publicity. Like if you're just like doing the stuff that they're doing, it just doesn't really look good. So we'll just have to kind of wait and see. Take the wait and see approach with what they're doing, but it hasn't been good. because especially with everything else like being so much better received. So yes, we definitely need to reboot Teen Titans. We need to get rid of the entire roster. Except maybe Damien. You could keep Emiko on there. She's pretty cool. Or if you write her like she was like earlier on when Percy was doing it, because she was so much more interesting. She just kind of became a boring, cold-hearted assassin and lost her entire personality, what made her special. But and then add the Super Sons in there. Funky Britches, okay, I think it's the third time I got this question today. But as I said earlier, you can go back and check out both times. I think there's some good potential with it. We just gotta kind of wait and see what Tom Taylor's doing. I think you could be very good, but we gotta see more of it to fully judge it. But I'm fine with it. So yes, damn it. Every time I get ready to log off, I just get some more questions, and it's like, I can't stop. So I think I'm gonna end it this time. So again, more content coming up along the way. I want to get back to work on some stuff. There is that. What's your favorite season of The Flash? Season 1 of The Flash is probably my favorite, and then season 2 is pretty close. Gershon Sarai. But yeah. All right. Sean's voice is kind of going at this point. So yeah, with my voice going, because I'm consistently talking for an hour and 15 minutes, I don't have any water on standby, and I think I'm going to wrap it up right now. I know I've said this probably like 20 times already. You can probably go back and laugh like, oh my God, how many times are you going to say this shit? But I really did appreciate everybody for jumping on this stream. I had a lot of fun with this. I'm looking forward to more stuff coming up. I'm excited to get out there and get some more content. And I appreciate everybody who subscribed to the channel, following along. I love doing these update videos, and it just feels good. It just feels really good to be talking and doing live streams again. So that's it. More stuff along the way. I'm going to get back to work on some stuff. If anybody thinks I should do more live streams like this, please let me know. I really love doing them. And hopefully next weekend, I'll be able to do another watch party, and I'll bring Tevya on. We'll talk more about like one of them, probably Justice League War will be the fun one to do. And we'll just kind of get some more stuff out there because it's been a while. It's been a while. So, yep. And if you're just joining the live stream, you can go back and check it out. Talked about some fun stuff, put on the headphones and just have fun. But anyways, that's all I got to say. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Love you all. You're great. You make this thing fun. Let's boost the channel up. I want to try and hit maybe 2,000 subs by the end of the year because I'm at 1,300 something, but we can do better. I can keep pushing. I can do better. I can keep moving. So I'm going to end it here. But yes, love you all. I think, who was it I said earlier? Who is it that I was saying something earlier? I want to bring up their comment earlier. Just looking for this comment that I was trying to find from earlier. Oh, yes. Straw Rabbit, if you're still watching this, let me know what they say. That Discord. I'd appreciate it. Just let me know on the community tab post if you're still watching. So I hope they know that I said thank you. So, yep. Okay, that's it. Take care now. Bye-bye then, everyone. I'm going to post like probably 2 new videos after this. I'm going to post the Suicide Squad thing, and then I was going to do a video on the Zack Snyder's Steppenwolf design. So, all right. Bye-bye. Au revoir. See you later. Bye. Love you all. Take care now. Bye-bye then, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace out. And let's end this broadcast. Okay, bye.